Likewise, brick by brick, blow by blow, better than the day before. Brick by brick, blow by blow, every day love you more. Brick by brick, blow by blow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final competition day for the 2021 Northern Lights 18 Black. This is it. We are back in our home digs here at the Midwest Volleyball Warehouse. We are able to be in the building for the first time in over a year. And we are thrilled to bring you the final day of coverage. We have our crack sideline crew with us today. And alongside the once and future All-American Mike Spolidoro, I'm Jim Welbrock. And as always, we here at Spolibrock Sports Network, SBS N08, the Ocho, are thrilled to bring you Northern Lights Volleyball. Mike, welcome to the final day.
Well, thank you, Jim. I continue to aspire to reach all-world status that you've achieved, but I am thrilled to be here as well. The final day of competition. So the girls, they're fired up, ready to go. I think it's. I'm really pleased to see Mikey Trias down, even in street clothes. But
Yeah.
a knee has put her out for the season. But it's nice to see. It's nice to see her here in the gym, supporting her teammates. Feel badly for her that she can't compete on this final day, but
Right.
she'll be here. So.
Yeah, it's good to see everybody together, everybody on the floor here one last time. I think you see a lot of smiles down there, and it's kind of a bittersweet day. It's one door opens, another one closes, and today we closed the door on club competition for these girls, but this is not the end of the road. They're moving on to other things. A lot of these girls are going to be playing in college. Most of them heading off to college if they're not playing, and that's exciting too. You're moving on in life, and that's a good thing. So,
Indeed. I think I appreciate the fact that in this crazy year of COVID, that volleyball has brought some normalcy to these girls' lives, and it's just great to be a part of it.
absolutely. We do want to mention that the intro music that you were listening to there was Chad Johnson. That's a brand new song that he's going to be releasing. You'll hear several Chad Johnson tunes today. We appreciate his support over the last couple of years here as we've been doing this. That song was called Brick by Brick. It's going to be officially released on June 25th. And we are just really thankful to Chad and his crew over at Chad Johnson Music for allowing us the opportunity to play that pre-release song along with the other music that we've been using throughout the last couple of years here. So special shout out today to Chad Johnson for providing the music for the day here. And we're just about ready to go here. Teams are doing final warm-ups. We are going to be taking on the Minnesota Juniors 18-1s, team we've played a couple of times already. It's split results with them. I believe they've got one, we've got one. So we'll see how this one plays out today. And of course, on the other side of the net, your Northern Lights 18 Black taking the court here today for the final time.
We've split with the juniors. They got us in Apple Valley. We got them in Omaha. I think they were short-handed in Omaha, and so we will see a different looking team today. But we are excited to see what this Lights squad can bring. Coach Marissa down there getting the energy up, talking about the last hurrah. We wish Coach Vogel the best, competing down in Louisville in national tournaments down there. So hopefully, I have not checked in with him, but hopefully he is doing well.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully his body's holding out. 2 teams.
Yeah, he's got a lot of volleyball
2
lined
tournaments
up.
going on. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Hopefully it's going well for him, and I'm sure he wishes he could be here today as well. But I know he was really looking forward to that, participating in that tournament. So really good stuff there.
We were getting lots of ganders, Jim, some chuckling, some
Oh, yeah.
laughing.
Yeah, we're having a little fun today. You'll probably see this later. We've changed our attire for the day, paying a little honor to the team's final day on the court.
Let me be clear, Jim. We do have attire on. It's
Yes.
not that drastic.
No.
We
I
are
don't
wearing
think-
clothes.
I don't think they would have allowed us in the building if it had been that drastic. So nothing too embarrassing here, but having a little bit of fun on the final day here. Coming to you live from Burnsville, Minnesota, the Midwest Volleyball Warehouse. We are ready to go. Northern Lights 18 Black, Minnesota Juniors. Here we go. Anna Pomasenko with the libero jersey on today, getting ready to serve from below us here to the left. The right-hander puts it in play, picked up here by her counterpart on the junior side. They're going to swing from the left here and goes into the block, and they tool.
Into the block and right back. Justine there. Well positioned.
This is Keely Kirshner here, the libero for juniors. Puts the ball in play here, back set by Audrey. Swung over to Justine, picked up nicely there by the juniors. Tipped over from the center, Justine gets this. Audrey sends it back over, free ball opportunity here for juniors. They go into the middle, big swing, but a nice pickup there by Audrey. swung over by Kinsey Cronin. Point Lights.
Excellent dig there by Spoladoro. Pop that back up. Cronin very alertly sends it back over right away for the point.
Justine Bastier at the line here. Again, a middle attack for the juniors. This one manages to squeeze through the block. This is Emma Linneman at the line, the right-hander for the juniors. Puts it up. Wellbrock's there, but this one off to the left. Unable to bring that up. If I recall, Linneman had a pretty good serve and some long service runs in the other battles that we've had with this team.
It's a name I recognize.
Put in play here and picked up by Lexi Petrick. Back set nicely to the slide to Kinsey, but they bring it back over in the junior side. We'll try left side here. Lexi's there. Swings this off the defense. Point.
Nice cross-court cut, Jim. That was well played by Lexi. Cutting towards that 10-foot line.
It's going to bring Jordan Brownlee to the service line. Left-hander from Tri-City United, headed to St. Ben's, puts the ball into play here. Picked up, they're going to go with their own version of the slide here, tipped over, picked up there by Anna P. Pushed back over to Laura on the left side, swung over, picked up by the juniors. They again try that middle, tipping over. The block is ready for this one. Light sets up again, back. Kinsey up over the block. Kirshner is there to pick this up, pushed over to left side, swung through. Long rally here, ball rolls through the back of the court, no bother there. Picked up by Anna P. Out of the back row is Justine. Swings it over, but the juniors pick this up and play continues. The on-two is attempted. They reset their offense here. Some trouble. Communication there. Point Lights.
Nice diving play by Justine Bastier to send that one over, Jim. Well done by number 2.
Brownlee continues at the line. Sent over. Kirshner is there to pick this up. With the slide. Oh, and they score on that.
I'm going to wait for you to pronounce the name, Jim, but number 3, Haley Gretz.
Gretz.
We'll go with Gretz. Remember her from previous matches as well. Strong presence in the middle of the court.
Maskell Isaacson with the serve here. Light sends this over with Laura on the left side. Junior set up. Swing through, that was Annika Torgerson.
Stuff block. Kinsey Cronin.
Nice play there. Nodded
Kinsey.
it for early here.
Looks right, moves left.
She has that habit of moving back and forth on the service line depending on where they ask her to serve from. Always befuddles the defense a little bit. Audrey pushes this 5-ball out to Laura. Swung over, looking for a touch. And I see they're calling one, but I don't know if that's going to stand.
Overruled.
It is overruled.
By the R1. R1 says, I don't believe you. I didn't see a touch. We're moving on.
Haley Gretz at the line here, picked up by Anna P. Pushed over, and another 5-ball to Laura off the top of the tape here. Picked up by Maskell Isaacson, pushed over. This is Torgerson with a nice attack from the left side of the juniors.
Torgerson's got some length to her as well. Imposing figure. Brings that one down.
Gretz continues at the line. Right-hander. Puts it over, and Lights lets that one go. Barely clears the end of the line as we have our club director standing courtside here with the team, Kirk Lessman. It's going to bring Brooke Weichbrot to the line, left-hander from Cordy Academy. Puts the ball into play here. A little bit of trouble over on the junior side. Leaves us knotted at 6. Weichbrot continues. Picked up here by the juniors. They're going to go back to Torgerson on the left side. Sneaks it in between the antenna and the block here. Pushed over by Weichbrot to Wellbrock. And we got the net violation.
Net violation. Northern Lights grabs the lead here.
Whitebrook trots back to the service line. Our up official R1, familiar face from Golden Gopher line judging matches. Seen him many times. Also coaches locally, I believe.
A volleyball staple in the community.
Absolutely. Whitebrook continues here, picked up by Masco Isaacson. They go quick in the middle here, and they get a touch on that. Fast attack there for the juniors. This is Maddie Morrow at the service line for the juniors. Right-hander puts it in play, picked up by Anna P. Into the middle quickly to Sylvia with the shake. They keep the play moving here, and that is going to be a point for the juniors as they find a spot back here in the one.
So I look over to court one, Jim. I see exactly why Kurt requests no beverages on the gym floor.
Wow.
Big mess over there being mopped up.
Torgerson gets this through the block. We're going to have to find an answer for that big left side attack.
Indeed we are, Jim. She stands tall, she's got long arms, and she can really bring it. I remember that from watching yesterday even.
Morrow continues here. Wellbrock, the overhead pass here in a bad spot, unable to bring that one back over.
What do we got here? What do you got for a score?
I have 8-10, but I've been looking at that. So
right.
I'm no better than what I see in front of me. Morrow continues here. Wellbrock picks this up. Whitebrook the back set back to Laura, swings this over, a little bit long.
Bit of a run here, Jim. The juniors getting something going here.
Yeah, Morrow been at the service line a little bit too long. We'd like to have her relinquish that duty.
Spread the wealth a little bit, right?
Yeah, no doubt. Anna P picks this up. It's going to be free balled over here by Laura. Lights resets in transition. Picked up here by Anna P. Goes right side to Justine. Juniors go back to Torgerson, and again, she terminates.
R1 again overruling the lines judge during that point there. Lines judge in the near side here called outside the antenna. Ref R1 said nope. That was actually inside the antenna.
Timeout for your Northern Lights.
Yeah, a bit of a run there, Jim. I think, scoring the last 6 points now. Juniors up by 4. And we should spin through our sponsors maybe, Jim, on this final day for 18 Black.
Yeah, I think we want to mention, of course, our key sponsor, the Easy Reels company. Sam McKee and his team, of course, make all of this possible with the live streaming, the platform that he's developed. And of course, the great thing for us is that we were able to put audio into this feed and add in our commentary. Weren't sure if that was going to work. Turns out it works great. We've gotten great support from Sam and his team along the season, in between tournaments in the evenings, in between matches, even called in once. And we really appreciate everything Sam McKay and his team have done for Foley Brock Sports Network. Sylvia Koenig here, coming out of the timeout with a nice kill out of the middle. Brings Laura Wellbrook to the service line.
Definitely take that, Jim. Good timeout called there.
Wellbrook puts it in play here, picked up there by Masco Isaacson. Back set, they go right side and squeeze that through the block. That is Tori Lilligren for the juniors. They maintain a 4-point lead here, looking to cut into that a little bit, not let that get too much bigger. Torgerson at the service line here for the juniors. This one swung over to Justine and called out.
Good idea to go down the line there by Justine. Saw great success with that same play yesterday. Today, however, spins outside. Digging ourselves a bit of a hole here, Jim.
Yeah, we need to get out of
through
this.
set one.
Torgerson. This one sent over by Lexi Petrick. Junior set up. They're going to go to Masco Isaacson on the left side this time. Justine's here. Laura sends this over, picked up there by Kirschner. Swung over to Linneman on the right side, and she tools the block.
Lexi Petrick in good position there. Got up nice and high. Just didn't quite have the angle to bring that ball back into the court.
Torgerson now on a service run that we should put a stop to. Wellbrock here is going to send this back to Lexi. She roll shots and tools there. Point Lights.
Nice job, Lexi, utilizing that block there. We got another timeout here.
Interesting call there.
Yep, not exactly sure what happened.
Lights having gotten into double digits here, looking to reduce that gap a little bit. We'll take an opportunity to thank another one of our sponsors, and that is Stein Varmint of Prior Lake, Minnesota. Dan Stein and his crew been busy, of course, in the spring season, reducing the population of snakes, spiders, crocodiles in Florida. We don't have any crocodiles here, I hope, although I know there was like an alligator in Prior Lake once, so might have been something there that Stein had to take care of.
Just once?
Just once, as
Just
far
once.
as I know. Well, we appreciate all the support from Dan Stein and his team at Stein Varmint of Prior Lake, Minnesota.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, Jim, but we've got calling a timeout in an interesting time. And now there's a discussion with the R2. R2 is going to go talk to R1.
Not sure what's going on here.
Nor am I. It'd be nice to have a wireless microphone on the R1 here. So I don't know what's going on. It was an interesting timeout, Jim. Second timeout already. We are out of timeouts in this first set.
Yeah.
Marissa, no stranger to coaching, and Lynette, so I'm sure that there's good reason for this.
Boy, no.
Oh, now we get a yellow card.
Oh, he's going to hide that there a little bit. Maybe it isn't coming out.
He's got some stern words.
If I see a yellow card, I expect to see the Hulkster nearby.
Oh, now he's pulled the yellow card back out.
Oh, boy.
He's talking very sternly to Coach Marissa.
Yeah, they're smiling and taking it good-naturedly, but I don't know that the message is good-natured.
They keep looking towards the entrance. Lynette Ray now running towards the entrance.
Boy, I wish we knew what was going on here. Could send one of our roving reporters down. And it's another interesting delay. We've had a few of these this year. These long, they turn into 10-minute affairs. We're never too sure exactly what's going on.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 girls on the court. Jim, I suspect, I don't know, someone maybe got ill. I think one of our kids just ran off the court to the restroom. Let's see if we can figure out who that is. Oh, Jordan Brownlee. No, she's there.
Yeah, she's there. Boy,
We got a sub. We got a fake sub. Not exactly sure what happened here, Jim, but
I don't know either.
Sylvia has left the building, so I don't know if she's not feeling well. No, Sylvia's standing there.
I'm looking at
This is embarrassing.
I'm looking at our roster because I can't figure out who is not
Justine.
out there.
Justine.
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
I did see Justine's parents here earlier.
Yeah, her dad's over here to my right.
He looks perplexed.
I don't know.
Well, I hope she's okay, but regardless, we're underway.
Anna P here with the serve, and it did not bother the juniors at all with that long delay, as Tori Lilligren has no problem with the kill in the middle there.
Yeah, my guess is that Coach Marissa saw Justine ailing, called a timeout.
Yeah, I imagine that's the explanation. This is Kirschner, the libero for the juniors, putting the ball into play here. Lexi looking for the corner there on a great spot. Nice.
Yeah,
throw.
we got a double contact called on the set,
Oh,
Jim,
boy.
unfortunately.
It was too bad. It was a really nice play.
It was a nice spot by Lexi. I don't think the juniors stopped because of the double.
Kirschner. You have a little trouble bringing that one up here on the light side.
I hope Justine's okay.
Yeah, it's a definite distraction, that's for sure, and I think teammates concerned about what's going on too. You have to try to get your focus back. Not always the easiest thing to do. Libero Kirschner continues here, picked up by Lexi. Bump set by Brooks, sent over. Junior set up. Masco Isaacson off the defense, and they are clicking on all cylinders for the Stillwater squad.
Indeed they are. Jim, and I think I understand the discussion now, right? Because they had to ask for special dispensation to get a rotation out of order because Audrey had already established a rotation spot.
Right. Kirschner continues here. A little trouble with the serve receive here. Kirschner on a long run here, and unfortunately your Lights team doubled up here.
Down to 8 players for the time being.
20 serving 10. Spoladoro the backside here. Kinsey. Oh, just
boy.
long.
You know, when the slide doesn't work, things are off a bit.
Yes. Yeah, normally our bread and butter play between the shake and the slide. We've had some fun with that this year. Fans encouraging the team here, but Kirschner's serve falls in and finds the floor. Wellbrock picks this one up. Pushed over there by Kinsey, and I believe that one is down, although play sort of continues here. Yeah, finally
Definitely
called
down.
11-22. Coach Lynette coming back towards the bench area here as Spoladoro puts the ball into play. Quick A ball there.
Oh dear. That looked long to me.
I thought it was long. That's Haley Gretz on the attack for the juniors.
I think the R1 was even wondering if he could overrule that, but decided he's overruled enough.
Yeah, disjointed first set here, that's for sure, as Linneman puts the ball in play. Picked up here by Wellbrock. Audrey the back set there to Kinsey, swung off the block, and that falls in.
Jim, we talk about throughout the season, good to get a little momentum coming out of set number 1, heading into set number 2, whether you're trying to close it out or you're trying to battle back. It's always good to have some momentum as the set ends.
Yeah, even a couple of 3 points can build on that. The left-hander Brownlee here serves to the libero Kushner.
That's
That
gotta
looked
be
like
a double.
contact, and instead they push it quite wide, 5-6 tiles to our right. And there's a couple of points for our Northern Lights 18 black. As Brownlee, the left-hander, continues up the line looking for the deep corner there, but picked up, sent over and on 2.
Set 1 lies in the lurch for Alyssa Masco Isaacson on the hook, Jim.
She sends it over. Wellbrock's there to pick it up. Audrey pushes it back to Laura. Swings off the high hands. Point Lights.
24-14, Jim. Have we seen this before?
Yes, we have, and we could certainly, and look who's at the line. Kinsey Cronin, known for long service runs, puts it over here. A little bit of trouble who's going to take that. Finally, Masco Isaacson does. And on the left side attack, it skips off the defense. And the first set goes to the juniors.
Indeed, it did, Jim. First set went to the juniors. We will flush that one and move on. Lots of interesting occurrences there. We've got some interesting calls. We lost a player mid-set. That'll put the test. That'll test your coaching abilities when you just
you have to
injury, illness, whatever the case may be. Anytime you pull somebody out of the rotation, you've got to have some quick thinking going on.
Right.
Now, I think the light squad here has got more to offer than what we saw in that first set.
Right, definitely.
Strong team on the other side, Minnesota Juniors. But I think that we've got more in us than we saw in set number 1.
Yeah, I think we look for a good recovery here, and I think you see that from Coach Lynette telling them, okay, let's forget about that. We got to focus on what we do. We've got to focus on our game, get back to basics. And we had some distractions in that set, and let's get back to our normal gameplay, do the things that we do well, and I think that's probably the message you're hearing down there in the huddle. I want to take another opportunity here to thank another one of our sponsors, a relatively new sponsor to the program here, that is Mineral Springs Brewing of Owatonna, Minnesota. Bill and Mary Cronin, part owners, part of the leadership team down there at Mineral Springs. We did a podcast from there last summer. Very enjoyable time, great beers. They have a great location down there in the Straight River. Bike trail runs right in front of the brewery. They were very innovative this winter in coming up with the igloo concept, where small groups could gather during the cold weather. And playing along with the pandemic's limitations, they came up with some unique ideas down there. I know Bill said they got a lot of exciting things going on in the spring now, coming into the summer season. The patio, they of course still offer indoor seating with the restrictions being loosened a little bit. I know things are opening up a little bit for them, and it's fun to visit with him a little bit yesterday about how things are going at Mineral Springs. But if you're in that area, if you're anywhere in the South Metro, it's an easy jaunt down to Owatonna, and you can take in some of the great sights in the Straight River Valley. So head down to Mineral Springs Brewing, and we thank them for their sponsorship.
Bill and Mary Cronin perched in the front row here on court number 2, down below our broadcast position. Again, up in the mezzanine. Tripods not allowed onto the floor. So we have a nice spot up here.
Yeah, I don't mind the view up here at all. I spent many Saturdays and Sundays. Many. And Mike, I know you've spent many more than I have, and you have many more to go yet.
Let's hope. God willing, I do have many more to go.
All right, we're getting ready for set number 2 here. This is Natalie Enstrom that's going to put the ball into play. Hopefully I said that right. Lights puts this over here in a free ball. There's opportunity there, and a big swing out of the middle for Haley Gretz. And the juniors start set 2 off where they left off in set 1.
Haley Gretz, a name that we're used to saying.
Enstrom continues from the line here. Wellbrock takes this one. 5 ball out to Lexi here. Swung over. Kirshner unable to bring it back.
Nice shot there by Lexi Petrick. Send that one over.
It's going to bring Jordan Brownlee, Tri-City United product, left-hander, to the line. Surveys the court here. Sends it down the line.
Good
Picked
serve.
up by Masco Isaacson here.
And that's another Stein Varman Alligator ace.
Very nice serve
Give
there.
credit where credit is due.
For sure.
Thank you, Dan Stein.
Left-hander continues, picked up by Kirshner into the middle again. They've had good success with that attack from Gretz, and it works again here. Masco Isaacson surveying the court, choosing her position based on where they're asking her to serve to. Laura sends this over, picked up by Kirshner here. They set up again for the slide here, and Gretz again tools the block from the right side this time. Versatile player all over the court, terminating from many different spots here for her team.
Yeah, Cronin and Petrick there on the block, Jim. Gretz sees the seam, goes in between them, catches Cronin's arm.
Masco Isaacson serves short here, causing Anna P to have to dive on the ground, and this attack from the left side a little bit long. Masco Isaacson continues. Wellbrook picks this one up. Spoladoro the backside here. Over to Kinsey. Swung over. Kirshner's there to pick this one up. Left side. Torgerson through the block and down to the floor.
Nice dig there by Wellbrock, but not enough to get a second contact on it. I see Justine's mother is back. She's got a smile, so that's good. Hopefully she's in okay shape.
Lexi, good spot here down the line on the left side.
It's not always power, Jim. Sometimes finesse earns points. And nice job, Lexi Petrick, earning a way back to the service stripe.
Right-hander, Lakeville North puts it in play, headed to St. Kate's next year. Tipped over here by Torgerson. They're just finding spots and not quite able to bring that one back. The juniors not necessarily always overpowering us. They've had some big swings, but they've also just located the ball well on the court. And all smiles over on their side as Gretz comes up to the line here. Right-hander puts it in a tough spot there down the line, but good recovery. Pushed over by Wellbrock here. Ping-ponging ball back and forth here. Back to Laura for another opportunity. Picked up. Torgerson roll shots this over. Wellbrock's there. Spoladoro on the on-two. Diving on the floor there to bring that up are the juniors. Torgerson again from the left side. Picked up by Anna Pete. Back set. Over to Kinsey. Swung high off the block on the defense. And a point for your Northern Lights.
Nice job by Kinsey getting outside. Big swing cross court into the 1-2 seam. Well done, Kinsey Cronin.
Anna Pomasenko to the line here. The right-hander from Burnsville. Headed to Augsburg College. Masco Isaacson picks this up. Swung over here. Brownlee passes this all the way over to Wellbrook on the free ball. Kirshner's there to pick this up. Pushed over to the left side. Torgerson tools the block.
Spoladoro gets there, but her body is still moving to the outside. Goes up with the arms, and the ball follows that movement to the outside. A block, but not in play.
Maddie Morrow at the line, number 2 for the juniors, puts the ball in play here. Sylvia pokes this over, but Linneman is there. Over to Torgerson. Picked up by Lexi here again. Tough pickup. Nice job to get that back over by your light squad. A little bit of mistiming there on the A ball. Wellbrock tools the block.
Nice job, Laura Wellbrock. We had a good discussion with Laura yesterday after she felt she was robbed of a touch call, and she described kind of her approach and her intentional nature of playing off the block.
Masco Isaacson here picks this one up. Sent back over. The juniors scrambling a little bit here. Lights picking up a few points. Getting back into this set nicely.
Nice kill there by Brooke Whitebrock. Going up high, putting the ball down. Oh, Spoladoro finds the net cord.
Finds that tape. That pesky net that gets in the way. Going to bring Torgerson to the line for the juniors. Right-hander puts it in. Anna P is there. Over to Wellbrock on the left side. Swung off. Torgerson, nice pickup in the back row from seated position there. And Justine tools the block here.
That was Sylvia, Jim, on the slide. Sylvia Justine is back in the bench area,
All right.
which is good to see.
Yes, it isn't.
But Sylvia on the slide.
Good play for your light squad there as Wellbrock puts this in play over to Kirshner. And that's Masco Isaacson from the left side for the juniors as they maintain a slim lead here in set number 2.
Winning set number 1. It's do or die for the Lights Club. Ball rolling onto the floor.
We're going to get a redo here as Kirshner.
Unfortunate, we had a 3 pass there from Lexi Petrick.
Yes, it was.
Well received, but that ball was definitely in the middle of the juniors squad on the far side of the court.
Kirshner to continue from the line here. Serve short this time. And
that wasn't very nice, Jim. She pushes the first serve back, gets the replay. She says, okay, we'll just drop it on the 8-foot line.
Versatile team here. They are able to attack you from many options, and their service has been tough. We've had a hard time with serve receive here. Hopefully can improve that a little bit as we go on. Still in this set, 7-10, not out of reach by any stretch. Just need a good run here, and we can be back in this.
Jim, will take this opportunity to remind everybody that this production brought to you by the Easy Reels application. Sam McKay and crew at Easy Reels brings us this application, this platform. Now, I was just thinking, Jim, the production is half brought by the platform. The other half, Spolibrock Sports Network. I almost feel like maybe we need a sounder.
Yeah, maybe we need to come up with a little bit of a jingle here. That could be kind of fun. Oh, nice attack here from Lexi Petrick on the left side. Handcuffs the libero Kirschner for the juniors.
Good cross-court attack. Down for the kill.
It's going to bring Sylvia Koenig to the line. The Northfield product headed to Miami of Ohio. Puts the ball in play here. Attack by Masco Isaacson. The on-two by Brooke. Back over to Masco Isaacson. Takes another swing at it. Could be a joust here. Won by Gretz, but play continues. Kirschner's there. Pushed over to the left side here. Masco Isaacson puts a little extra oomph on that one.
Oh, I got a net violation. That's unfortunate. Nice defense there by the Light squad. Spoleroy had a couple digs. Sylvia Koenig with a dig.
That was a nice point all the way around. It's going to bring Emma Linneman to the line here. Wellbrock's going to bring this one up. Petrick has to get the leaker. Sent over on the free ball there. Pushed over. Another quick swing by Gretz out of the middle.
No touch called. I looked down at the lines judge here and I saw the hands up and they were tilted towards me, so I couldn't tell if they were in contact or not. I was hoping she wasn't calling a touch.
Jordan Brownlee at the service stripe. Puts the ball over. Masco Isaacson is there. Pushed over by Gretz into the middle of the floor. Masco Isaacson to the service line. Right-hander puts it in play here. Picked up by Anna P. 5 ball over to Lexi. Terminates.
Lexi Petrick having some success on the left side, Jim. She worked that one down the line. We saw a nice couple cross-court short shots earlier. Lexi showing good versatility.
Wastes no time at the service line. Right-hander puts it in play. Juniors out of the middle. That's Torgerson. Big swing there. Light's unable to bring that one back.
Nice block there. Anna P had started her charge forward for that down ball. Had to retreat. Got a couple hands on it, but couldn't bring it back into play.
Gretz puts it over here. Quick out to Laura. Nice play there for your Light squad.
Nice shot, Laura Wellbrock into the 5-6 seam. Good quick set by Audrey there, and it all starts with the pass. You can't do anything if you don't get the ball to the setter. Audrey runs a bit of a go over to Laura, and Laura just smokes it down between the players for a point.
And
Lights hanging around here in set number 2, Jim.
Yes, they are. A good example of all the pieces coming together nicely on that play. Result in a nice kill. Anna Pomasenko here puts the ball into play. Libero for your Light squad. They try the slide here. Pushed over. Torgerson goes here, but it's off the block. Audrey the run through. Free balled over here by Anna P. They set up their offense on the junior side. That's Torgerson. The on-two, scrambling to bring this back over. Sent over again. Again, they're scrambling. Has to be a double contact in there someplace.
Audrey with a couple nice plays there. Hope she knows there's 5 other girls on the court. Nice over on 2 and a nice shot back. But that juniors team, Jim, doesn't let a lot fall.
No, very, very scrappy. Good defensively, good in serve receive. And we're going to have to earn our points here if we're going to be successful in set 2. Libero to libero serve here. Looking for the very corner is Lilligren. Doesn't find it. Just wide and long. Point Lights.
Tied up at 13. racing to 12.
Good.
P.
Right-hander puts it, just that pesky net again. Gets in the way of that one. Ball goes back over to the junior side.
See a definite contrast in nets between today and yesterday, Jim. Yesterday, decorated with logos and colors. This is just the plain, standard, white, clean-looking net. Not that that has a factor in our serving, but
No, it is definitely a different look up at Selecto than it is here at the warehouse, and we are happy to be playing at home today for the final match as Torgerson continues to befuddle us from that left side. The left pin attack is no great answer for that at the moment. Talented player there is Torgerson. Serve is over here by Morrow, and that's Sylvia coming through at the shake.
Mr. Koenig directly beneath us here. It's always fun to interact with Mr. Koenig, but tough to do when he's beneath us. I'm going to
Spoladoro at the line here. Right side attack for Torgerson, and she is just continuing to hurt us from all sorts of places on the court.
I'm going to send a messenger pigeon down to Dave Koenig. Off the shoulder.
I don't think the message was quite delivered there, but there's Sylvia with a nice slide.
We got the shake, we got the slide. I'm going to have to send a bigger carrier pigeon down.
It's going to bring Laura Welbrock to the line. Northfield product headed to the University of Minnesota Morris next year to play. Masco Isaacson here with the attack. Brought back by Lights and back and forth here. Kirschner, the pass set. Back over to Masco Isaacson. Picked up nicely there by Anna P. Swung over by Lexi. Pushed over to the left side. Here's Masco Isaacson again off the block. Finds the floor.
Good to see, though, Jim, some defense happening on the Lights side. They're being active. They're not backing down from this very strong swinging junior squad.
Yep, just need a couple of points here to get ourselves up over the hump here in set number 2. And this is Sylvia looking for a line here. Back set over to Linneman, I'm sorry. Pushed back over by Anna P here. Junior set up in the middle. Ooh, swung over hard there by Gretz. Play continues. Audrey diving on the floor, taking balls in the head. Wow.
Another failed carrier pigeon message to Mr. Koenig. It was going well and it darted left right at the last second.
You'd have better luck texting him something. Or if you can hit his phone,
This is more fun.
you'd really have it. He's looking at his phone now. That would definitely get his attention. You can drop that in on him there. I think he's checking out some of the famous alum from Miami of Ohio, including Wally Zerbiak, Ben
James
Roethlisberger.
Welbrock?
No,
not James Welbrock.
Nope. Well, there could be a James Welbrock there for all I know. Well, and I think that one finally found its mark. Yeah, we're getting a look there from Mr. Koenig.
I don't think he got the message. I sent him a message, but he didn't receive the message.
Well, that's modern communication for you. Lexi Petrick here right into the block, and they are really fired up on the junior side about that block. Nice play for them. Squad
Starting to open a bit of a lead here, Jim. Light squad is going to have to dig in and make a move here.
Kirschner, back set by Brooke here. That is Sylvia looking for line. Brought back nicely, scrambling to get back on the court. Almost a joust there. Gretz pushes it back. Lights resets here. Lexi sends this over. Picked up. Back into the middle again. Gretz finds open floor. Determination. Wow.
That was good scrap on defense there to keep that point alive. Minnesota juniors just doing whatever they can to get the ball over the net. Unfortunately for your black squad.
Kirschner short here into the net. Lights plays it up out of the net nicely here. Into the middle again. Gretz looking to just tip that over. Goes off the tape. brought back over. Play continues here. They're going to go left side here. That's Masco Isaacson. Block sends it back.
Nice job there on the block. Combination block there. Koenig. Whitebrodt.
Need to make our move here. Koenig sends this just long. It was floating, moving left, then right.
And I actually think she fooled the defenders. They both looked at each other. I don't think they were calling that out. I think they were thinking who's going to get this. Unfortunately, it did land a tile long.
Linneman at the line here, and she's looking for a line on the left side, but picked up nicely there by Lexi. It goes back to her, spun up off the block here, sends over to Masco Isaacson, who takes a big swing at this. Brooke bump set, back over to Lexi. Nice kill there.
Nice cross-court winner again into the 4-5 seam. That has worked for her. Lexi's had generally good success today. Working that 4-5 seam. Seen her down the line. Now we need a run right here.
Who better than Jordan Brownlee to pull that off? Left-hander sends it over, picked up there by Masco Isaacson. They're going on a big slide here, gets through the block as Gretz, the Lights recovers, sends back over. Lexi, another nice swing up off the rafters here at the warehouse. Free ball back over, opportunity for Lights here. And tough to bring that one back. Players running into each other there. We have Kinsey Cronin ending up on the floor. 17-22.
Spoladoro and Cronin talking that one over. Not sure if there's miscommunication, if the set rolled off Audrey's hands. Nice play by Anna P to let that one go.
Very much.
The time, though, is now, Jim. 4-point spread, 22-18.
Still time here to get set number 2 as Petrick puts this over. Picked up here in the overpass. Light sets up the slide. That's Kinsey.
Cronin, Spoladoro Cronin connect on that one. Slide works. Kinsey surveys the court, I think, as she's moving over to get that ball. Where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put this? Watching the block develop, looking for spots on the floor. Very well done, Kinsey Cronin.
Now, you've mentioned her great court vision, and I think you see that especially in play on the slide as she is coming across and looking for where she wants to put that ball. Lexi Petrick looking where she wants to put this one. Gretz sent back to her. Kinsey sends it back.
There's the celebration of Kinsey Cronin that we're used to seeing. The double hand fist pump, hair flying, mouth open. Nice job, Kinsey Cronin. It's cut to 2. Lexi Petrick on a bit of a run here.
Oh, just finds the tape there.
Going for the aggressive dropping serve. Just off the top of the tape.
Gretz at the line for the juniors. Puts it over. Lexi's there. Over to Kinsey. Sent to Masco Isaacson. Left side here to Torgerson on a nice dig up by Anna P there. Wellbrock's going to send this over. Gretz is there. The on 2. Lights picks this up.
On
Kinsey
2
sends
off
it
the
over.
shoulder,
And
double
gonna get a double
contact.
contact called there.
Nice shoulder dig by Kinsey Cronin there. Keep the ball in play. Backs against the wall, Jim.
Yeah, we need to
It's now or never.
make it move right now. Gretz to Brownlee. Sent over the on 2 by Audrey here. Laura. Audrey. Kinsey pushes this over. Gretz. They try the on 2, and that works. And the match and the set to the Minnesota Juniors.
Well, Jim, it's a different perspective from up here. We're a bit further away. I still feel the team didn't play awful.
No.
Didn't have the energy that I was looking for here on the final day.
I think just unable to put together a long run. I think that's what you have to do at some point in the set, is put together a run of 5-6 points and get yourself the lead. We were kind of playing from behind in both of those sets. We'd catch up and then they would get ahead again by up to 5, 6, 7, 8 points, and you work that back down again. But if you're always down by a margin of 5 or 6, it just is really difficult to put together that run to get back in a set like that, especially if the energy's down a little bit. And whatever happened with Justine there certainly was a little bit of a distraction. Unfortunate. Hopefully they can kind of erase that from their minds, but those are things that come up too during play, and you have to have a way to compensate for some of that. But yeah, hopefully we can
And there's,
regroup here.
you know, there's probability or possibility that we could get juniors again yet today, right?
Yeah.
We talk about it's a 16 pool, so we're going to play everybody once. And our last match of pool play will be against the 18-2s here in about an hour. But then we will come back and start a bracket.
Yeah.
And based on the seedings,
Yeah.
who knows who you're going to get. So
if you haven't studied the pool that we're in here, it's really just 6 teams, and we're just going to keep playing the same 6 teams. We're not going to be crossing over, and there is not another pool to go over and play. There are no crossover matches or anything like some of the other groups might have. So, yeah, definitely you're going to see somebody that we've already played once in the last couple of days here. So we'll see if we can recover and come back, and yeah, in about an hour, looking at taking on the 18-2s. Another intra-club battle here. We'll be looking forward to that. A lot of familiar faces on that team as well from years past. All part of the final day here for Northern Lights 18s teams. Of course, some of the younger teams continue to play on well into June, almost to the 4th of July. But they wrap up the 18 season early to allow time for grad parties and college prep and all of those sorts of things. So today, again, your last day of play for your Northern Lights 18s teams. Mike, final thoughts here?
well, it's fun to be here, Jim. Win, lose, it's fun to be here. And
Always
so,
good. And we're glad to be back in the building here. We haven't been here for some time. It's been over a year. And we're just really happy we can be in here under somewhat normal circumstances. It feels like old times. And we appreciate that. So I think we'll wrap up here.
Wrap up
And
for
we'll
now.
Watch your schedule. It should be about an hour. Of course, sometimes things change. So you're going to want to either watch basically watch the YouTube channel. You should subscribe. Hit the subscribe there up in the upper right on the channel. Hit the notifications bell so that you will be notified of when we're back on the air. Works really well. Used that feature yesterday. So watch for that, and we'll see you shortly.